Welcome back to CordcuttersLI. Well, Amazon is up to their old tricks again. If you're not new to my channel, I'm sure you've seen me in more than one video telling you about how an Amazon Fire TV update broke this or broke that. Well, this time they've done something I haven't seen before, and I wanted to bring it to your attention right away. It's been a bunch of months since I made a video showing all the privacy settings I feel everyone that takes such things seriously should change on their Amazon Fire Sticks. Since then, many of these settings have changed and more have been added. I was thinking it was probably about that time to make an updated video to share all of that with you. So I fired up my Fire Stick and dove into all those settings to make my notes for this video, and to my surprise, a couple of the most intrusive settings had been turned back on, opening the door for Amazon and whoever else to not only see what I was doing on my Fire Stick, but also to share it with whoever they see fit. In this video, I'm going to show you these settings along with the others you really should turn off if privacy is important to you. Most importantly, for you veteran Fire Stick users out there, I'll show you the specific settings you should check today so you can put them back to the way you want them. So if you're ready to stop Big Brother in his tracks and keep your Amazon Fire Stick activity to yourself, grab your remotes and let's go. Okay, so here I am on my Amazon Fire Stick 4K Max. I'm going to show you these settings that I was talking about. I'll do this pretty quickly so it's a nice short video, but also slow enough that you can follow along easily. As I said, these settings were changed when the latest update came into the Fire Stick. And let me just show you real quick how to update, or how to make sure that you have the latest update of the Fire Stick. You go to the gear and then all the way down to My Fire TV, and then click on About and go to Check for Updates. So as you can see here, it's on version 7.646 and it's up to date. So let's hit the home button and go back. Now let's go back into that gear and look at some of these settings. Everything is pretty much going to be in one area. All these settings I'm going to talk about today are in preferences. So let's go into that. We'll start at the bottom of the list. And these two settings that get changed back are about midway through. I'm going to get to that in a moment. But let's first go into featured content. You're going to want to turn both of these off. This one here, allow video autoplay. Let me show you briefly what that is. At the top of the Fire Stick, you'll see these are videos that will automatically play with sound, and it's going to take up some resources on your Fire Stick, some bandwidth, and also, it's going to slow it down, from navigating around and so on. So let's go back into that gear and we'll get back to that setting. So if you turn both of these off, you can just toggle them to off. That will stop those from happening. So now when we go back out to the home page, you'll see at the top, these are just images. No audio, just images to show you what the stuff is. Unfortunately, there is no way to get rid of this at the top other than to load a custom launcher. And I have some videos on that as well if you go ahead and look for those. So now that both of those are turned off, let's now go up to notification settings. This one you're going to want to set to on. It says turn on to hide all application notification pop-ups. I don't know about you, but just like on my computer, I turn off pop-ups on my web browser all the time, and this is no different. I don't like them, don't want them, so turn them off. And then you can also go into app notifications to turn them off specifically for each of the apps. And I'd suggest doing that as well. Just in case one of them slips through, it's turned off for all of the apps and on this main setting up here as well. Now let's go up to data usage monitoring, or DUM. This is one of the two settings that got turned back on with the latest update for some unknown reason. There really is no need for data usage monitoring unless you have sort of a capped amount of bandwidth to use for the month and so on. You can just go ahead and turn that off, and then that turns off all the other ones as well. This other setting here, still watching, this is kind of a useless thing for me. But if you are into binge watching, after 4 hours of watching whatever, let's say 2 or 3 TV show episodes, it's going to pop up on the screen. Again, like I said, I don't like pop-ups, right? Well, it's going to pop up on the screen and say, hey, are you still watching? So turn that off. We don't need it. If we're watching it, we're watching it. If we're not, we're not. Next one is the big one, privacy settings. Device usage data, or DUD. Is a big one that got turned back on with the latest update. If you had this turned off before, you may want to go ahead and check right now. Go ahead and pause the video, check this setting, come back. I'll wait. What this does is it uses your personal data collected by the operating system for this device for marketing and product improvement purposes. So that's a pretty open statement right there. That leaves them open to do pretty much whatever they want with that data that they're collecting. So let's go ahead and turn that off. And when you do, they give you this big warning. They really don't want you to turn this off, so they give you this whole big paragraph they want you to read. You can go ahead and do that if you'd like. I'm letting you know right now. Let's turn that off. Right next to that, you have collect app usage data. This allows the App Store to collect information on the frequency and duration of use of downloaded apps. So what that means is this is going to collect the data on all the apps that you download and how long you've had them for and how long you use them and all that kind of stuff. So again, none of their business. Let's go ahead and turn that off. Once again, they don't really want you to do this, but we will. Turn it off. Interest-based ads. No thanks. Just to be clear, this doesn't turn off ads altogether. What this does is it stops keeping track of the places that you go and the things that you do. So it can't use that information to show you stuff and try to sell you stuff. Just go ahead and turn that off. So there you go. Those are the key settings for privacy, to stop Amazon from keeping track of the things that you do. There are a bunch of other settings in the Firestick that I go over in other videos, and I'll put some links in the description below to some of those you may want to check out. So there you go. The settings I really think you should go ahead and take a look at. Make sure they're set the way that you want them, like I showed you here in today's video. Do put some comments down below and let me know if you've gone ahead and checked and if those settings would put back for you as well. Another way to protect your privacy while streaming online is to get yourself a good VPN. The one I use and recommend is IPVanish. And right now they have one of the best prices that they have all year with just $2.99 a month. This helps to give you the peace of mind to let you stay connected and protected while streaming online. Buying one of these subscriptions also helps to support the channel, so I do appreciate that if you give that a try. 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's really nothing to lose. If you learned anything today, please go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, share this and all of your favorite CordcuttersLI videos with your friends. This not only helps to get my videos shown to more people on YouTube, it also helps to support the channel. Thanks for watching. If you're new to CordcuttersLI, where we try to help you save money on your cable bill, please click that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Doing this will make sure you don't miss out on any new videos as they come out, and it helps to support the channel.